Event 5 finds a classic returning for the first time since 2017 as the long jump makes its return to the Marble League circuit. With a new track and improved sand conditions for the athletes, not even a brief rain delay could prevent an incredibly tight competition. This is the Marble Report. The long jump has long been an event that has been dominated by natural ability. There are fewer tactical decisions to make and fewer technical details to focus on, which allows the pure athleticism of the athletes to shine. Looking back on the last time the long jump was a part of the Marble League, the Thunderbolts and Mellow Yellow had reasons to be optimistic looking into this year's edition. Taking a 3rd and 4th place finish in 2017, this definitely showed the promise of being a potential turning point for the two struggling teams, and both of them managed to provide at least a glimmer of hope for the future. The struggling Thunderbolts managed to turn the ship back on course with a solid 5th place finish, scoring an 81.65 centimeter jump. But it was Mellow Yellow that won most out of the event today. Yelly set a high standard early with a jump of 82 centimeters exactly, which was good enough for a 3rd place finish and a beacon of light for Yellow fans who had been on the verge of writing off the season entirely. The score was even enough to lift them up out of last place overall, a dishonor that now belongs to the Hornets. Coming in 2nd place were the Balls of Chaos, who also had their first big breakout performance after a few weeks of mediocrity. They have their captain to thank for that, as Anarchy provided an 82.6 centimeter jump that saw the team vault all the way up to 4th overall, a jump of 5 places in the standings. It should speak volumes about the nature of the league this year that the Crazy Cat's Eyes, despite taking the gold medal, failed to move up even a single position in the overall standings, instead merely closing the gap and bringing them within 5 points of the 1st place Minty Maniacs. That shouldn't do anything to take away from their performance, however. The Cat's Eyes have been putting in consistent efforts all season, and now at last their patience has paid off with an excellent showing in the long jump. Speaking of our league leaders, it was a disappointing event for both the O-Rangers and the Minty Maniacs, placing 12th and 8th respectively. This has allowed the gap to close between them and the Crazy Cat's Eyes, though there still remains a wide gap of 27 points between the top 3 and the rest of the field. The Hornets continue their slow, murky slide into the basement of the Marble League after a few promising early events. As much as they managed to dodge attention by virtue of not being Mellow Yellow, they can no longer rely on anything else to distract from how much of a disappointment their Marble League debut is shaping up to be. Finishing a full 70 millimeters behind the 15th place Raspberry Racers, it seems apparent that some level of heart is missing from the squad, and team management has to be feeling a bit nervous. The Oceanics might have felt similar worries being only 3 points out of last place if they had entered the 2020 season with any expectations whatsoever following the disaster of 2019. With a 6th place finish in the long jump, they are perfectly happy with slotting into the middle of the pack. That's all the news for today. I'm Offbeat, and this has been the Marble Report.